Welcome everybody to my tour of my boat, where she's just starting to get a little bit tidier. I'm doing things like, you can see things that are, actually I'm getting rid of that rug. I've already almost tripped over it 6 times. Getting rid of this, it was to stop the boards rattling for the engine. I'll do an engine tour next. I've got all my cool electronics. I'm just learning about some of them. Actually learning to see if my battery charger is strong enough for when I like to have everything on, which I'm also of the thought that if I've got everything, I want it on to see what kind of capacity I have and need. Obviously the little simple things have to be reinstalled. Apparently birds were sitting on it before, and now it's got a big antenna up there, and then I gotta get a new one of these up there. Windex. And you see my junk over here on the table. What was I gonna show over here? Oh yeah, the fridge and freezer. They are working. They're a little bit sort of yucky inside. That's just my own preference, but there's the fridge part, and see the holes. Oh, I have my camera on so it doesn't actually tilt if I try to tilt it. So I'm learning to use this camera as well, so excuse me for any, I'm not doing Blair Witch stuff, but this is the freezer, and I had it off last night because the batteries were sort of going down to like 12 something, and that's why there's a bit of condensation on it, but there's also, it needs some sealing and stuff. But yeah, that's the freezer, and it works. I'm really excited. So that's all good. Lots of stuff in here. I gotta get rid of all like the dishes and stuff, and I'm not really a cook. And so what I am doing is showing you, it's like, look at this manual. That's the original manual with all the plans and everything, specs in it. I'll pull it out later and look through it. Books, I sort of I've got to move a few of these things around. Shore power, the galvanic isolator in there. Little older TV, DVD, heater. Dickinson, it's got the fan in it. That's what the power's for, but it's light the old-fashioned way. Lots of storage in here. I've got a new Simrad tiller pilot in there that we have to clean out the fitting on in the cockpit that was filled with varnish when they redid some of the varnish. And this, I haven't opened up a lot of these underneath here. I've opened up everything in here to find out what is in here. There's the battery applicator for the distilled water. I've got some storage here. So under here, I've still got a little bit of I've just got like junk to tuck away. I don't know if I need that big of a garbage can. Battery box for the batteries, or the battery back here. I'm gonna get a light here for the windlass. And just see here, the water maker is also back here, but it needs some kind of cover. So you can't really have it just open like that, which I guess everybody has. And then you've got the battery for the windlass, just like that. And then you've got a vacuum cleaner. Okay, so the vacuum cleaner is gonna move because I need to get to stuff that's more important. So the water maker and the filter membrane thing is up there. There is the power. Actually, you know what? I have to find out what that is up there. Anchor locker, I'm going to be doing that next. And I got rid of a bunch of junk in here. And the V-berth. It's a high one too. I remember someone saying their V-berth was pretty high. So I don't know how it gets that high. It seems that it should be down about, like, I don't know, here. Anyways, barbecue which again, I like to just put it on and lock it on, unless I'm going offshore, which won't be for a while. And that's for the dinghy. I'm trying to sell it. It's outside of the boat. Again, anchor locker, that'll be next. All nice wood trim. And I've got the hatches open. This hatch here, or this, gotta reinstall this screw here for the snap. And I just have this propped open, and I just haven't reached in. Because literally this is so high, I can't even really lean forward on it and do stuff. So there's the lights in there, there's a fan, and yes, it's 34 degrees today, and I'm just taking a few things to my car I'm using to get it off the dock. I don't want to look like a junk heap. So there we go. That is the inside sort of tour. Table. And they moved it, they made the table smaller. I think I was talking about that when they put in the heater. So I think that was a couple owners ago. I bought it from the 4th. Let's see, I've got the original sales receipts and documents. Sorry, I'm just showing you all my junk, my bag, all my stuff I bring down to the boat. Gloves. Gloves are a must. All my I don't even have an out of office on my work phone because I'd rather just see how it goes down here with dealing with stuff, and then I can start just coming down here more. Anyways, this is the first tour. There's all the headliner, it looks good. And you know what I did? I did the moisture meter all the way up here. There is no moisture. I know, like that actually looks like moisture. It's not. It's like a bad piece of varnish there. I checked that out. And there's nothing. Like it's 60 or 80, which is normal. And even this little, I was talking to another surveyor and to my surveyor, and they said a lot of that is literally just compression over the years. Same with on the front of the mast. It's just a little bit of tiny little bit of compression. It's not even wet around the mast. In fact, the very back where the mast is, pardon me, the aft side, I can show you on my moisture meter. It read a little bit sort of in the orange if you've used a moisture meter before. However, no wetness on the deck because I was freaking when I saw that. But actually there is moisture in here. You can probably tell just for the color it is. It's not wet or anything. It just looks like there was a huge storm here, like 80-mile-an-hour winds about 3 weeks ago. And some people's boats unfurled, the sail unfurled. Okay, this video is way too long. And these here, I'm going to check this one for sure. It reads